Hello and welcome. My name is Alan and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. Today we are looking at Senator Maria Cantwell, who is one of the two senators for the state of Washington. She is a Democrat, and let's go ahead and look at the committees. No, and before she took office, she was preceded in office by Slade Gorton. Now let's look at who she is as an individual. She was born in Indianapolis, Indiana on October the 13th, 1958. Attended public schools in Indianapolis, Indiana. Earned a Bachelor of Arts from the University of Miami of Ohio in 1980. Pursued an academic course at the Miami University European Center. I'm assuming it's Miami University of Ohio again. But yeah, the European Center in Luxembourg has been a public relations consultant. Washington State Representative, 1987 to 1993. Before being elected as a Democrat to the 103rd Congress. Unsuccessful candidate for re-election to the 104th before being elected as a Democrat to the U.S. Senate on November 7th, 2000. For the term commencing January 3rd, 2001. She was reelected in 2006, 2012, 2018, and again in 2024 for the term ending January 3rd, 2031. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees which she is on. Okay. She is on the Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation, of which she's a ranking member, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Aviation, Space, and Innovation, the Subcommittee on Coast Guard, Maritime, and Fisheries, the Subcommittee on Consumer Protection, Technology, and Data Privacy, the Subcommittee on Science, Manufacturing, and Competitiveness, the Subcommittee on Surface Transportation, Freight, Pipelines, and Safety, and the Subcommittee on Telecommunications and Media. She's on the Committee on Energy and Natural Resources. She's on the Committee on Finance, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Energy, Natural Resources, and Infrastructure, of which she's a ranking member. She's on the Committee on Indian Affairs. She's on the Committee on Small Business and Entrepreneurship, and she's on the Joint Committee on Taxation. Now, let's go ahead and look at her top 5 individual donors and contributors over this last election cycle. At the top, number 1. Oh, surprise, surprise. We have APAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, and they are a pro-Israel lobbying group that advocates its policies to the legislative and executive branches of the U.S. and is one of several pro-Israel lobbying organizations in the U.S. and has been called one of the country's most influential lobbying groups. It was founded in 1954, partly to counter negative international reactions to Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year, and became a powerful organization during the 1980s. 2002, it expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq, and in 2003, celebrated the Iraq War at the AIPAC events. In 2005, a Pentagon analyst pled guilty to espionage charges of passing U.S. government secrets to AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal. It bribes both parties, is demonic and evil. Fuck AIPAC. Anyway, altogether, it has donated $219,500, and once again, that's AIPAC. Next, at number 2, we have Microsoft Corporation, which is an American multinational corporation and technology conglomerate headquartered in Redmond, Washington, and it was founded in 1975 and became influential in the rise of the personal computers through software like Windows, and the company has since expanded to internet services, cloud computing, video game, and other fields. It is the largest software maker and one of the most valuable public companies, and one of the most valuable brands globally. It is considered part of the big tech group alongside Nvidia, Apple, Alphabet, Amazon, and Meta. But yeah. So many things it has that it's divided up into sections, gaming divisions, and corporate. Yeah. Anyway, altogether, they have donated $126,625, and once again, that's Microsoft Corporation. Next, at number 3, we have T-Mobile USA, and it is an American wireless network operator that is headquartered in Bellevue, Washington, and its majority shareholder and namesake is actually the German telecommunications company Deutsche Telekom, and it is the second largest wireless carrier in the U.S. with 132.8 million subscribers as of June the 30th, 2025. It was founded in 1994 by John W. Stanton of the Western Wireless Corporation as VoiceStream Wireless. Deutsche Telekom has then gained plurality ownership in 2001 and renamed it after its global T-Mobile brand. As of April 2023, the German company holds 51.4% stake in the company. It has two main brands, T-Mobile and Metro by T-Mobile. So yeah, altogether, it has donated $120,850, and once again, that's T-Mobile USA. Next, at number 4, we have the University of Washington, and it is a public research university in Seattle, Washington that was founded in 1861, making it one of the oldest universities on the west coast of the U.S. It has a 700-acre main campus located in the city's University District, and it also has satellite campuses in nearby cities of Tacoma and Bothell. Overall, it encompasses more than 700 buildings and over 20 million gross square footage of space, including one of the largest library systems in the world, with more than 26 university libraries, art centers, museums, laboratories, lecture halls, and stadiums. It is the flagship institution of the 6 public universities in Washington state and is known for its medical, engineering, and scientific research. It is a member of the Association of American Universities, and according to the National Science Foundation, it spent $1.73 billion on research and development in 2024, ranking it 5th in the nation. Its 22 varsity sports teams compete as the Washington Huskies in the Big Ten Conference of the NCAA Division I and represent the U.S. at the Olympic Games and other competitions. But yeah. Altogether, it has donated $79,665, and once again, that's the University of Washington. Finally, in 5th, we have Amazon.com, an American multinational technology company engaged in e-commerce, cloud computing, online advertising, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. It was founded in 1994 by Jeff Bezos in Bellevue, Washington, and the company originally started as an online marketplace for books, but gradually expanded its offerings to include a wide range of product categories and is now referred to as the Everything Store. It is considered part of the big tech group alongside Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, Alphabet, and Meta. Altogether, it has donated $78,571. And once again, that's Amazon.com. Now let's look at our top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Retired, who altogether have donated $1,824,292. Next at number 2, Real Estate, who altogether have donated $824,257. Next at number 3, Securities and Investment, who altogether have donated $823,664. Next at number 4, Lawyers and Law Firms, who altogether have donated $800,838. And finally, in 5th, we have Lobbyists, who altogether have donated $677,448. Now, let's look at her donors at a glance, shall we? At the top, APAC. Boo! You fucking suck, APAC. Microsoft Corporation. I'm trying to decide whether to go ooh or boo suck. At least I can understand it being they are from Washington, so I'll give it an ooh. T-Mobile USA, again, they're based in Washington. The U.S. chapter here, T-Mobile USA, ooh. University of Washington, absolutely wonderful. Again, I'm always for education, knowledge. We need something to fight the conspiracy bullshit that seems to be ravaging the USA and has put us in the age of stupid again. And Amazon.com. I would normally say boo suck, but I know it's in Washington, so ooh. Retired, absolutely wonderful. Real estate. Ooh. Securities and investment. Ooh. Lawyers and law firms. Ooh. Lobbyists. Boo. Suck. Yeah, a lot of these donors just really suck ass. You have two great ones. University of Washington, retired. The rest of them are just kind of slimy. They really are. They're either big business, don't care about people, or they're not there for good purposes. You need to change your donors, honey. I understand that that a lot of these are just because they're big players in the state of Washington, so they want you to do what they want you to do, but you need to change your donors. You really do. Anyway, this has been a look at Senator Maria Cantwell, who is one of the two senators for the state of Washington. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.